And good evening. Well, I'm a bit late, sorry we're late, but you're not going to believe why. Good evening, Nixy.
Good evening.
Evening. You all right? Sorry I didn't tell you.
Yeah, how does that sound, by the way?
How do we sound? All right. Yeah, we sound as well. Everything should be okay.
How does mine sound? Because obviously it's a new one.
Yeah, you sound great. You sound a lot better than you did. As long
Yeah,
as you don't, as long as you, have you started tapping yet? Yeah, I can still hear you fucking tapping.
I'm only doing that on purpose.
Yeah, well, that don't because it fucking rips my knitting. Right, good evening. Welcome to a very, very late and very, very stupid day edition of British Wrestling Radio. My name's Deano, and that is Nixy Newman at the other end of my headset. We are here for the next so-called bloody time, talking everything we know to know about wrestling over the last 7 days. My hangover from hell, the night I had at Preston, the mix-up that happened at Sheffield 2 days later. My world tour that happened over last weekend, and then we had the Royal Rumble Sunday night, and then we had somebody kicking off on the fucking British Wrestling Radio Facebook page because
I don't know about
Raw had cancelled, and why is Vince screwing over the fans again? Oh dear God, and so it was all happening. How have you been this week, apart from waiting to explode?
that. I'm good. How have you been?
Yeah. Fragile's not the word, but there we go. It's been one of them weekends. It's been amazing, been a cracking week, I think. A lot of people got a lot of people to say hi to, and a lot of people to introduce. We've also got to introduce our new chat partner for the bit. He's going to come on in a second because I'm going to ask him to join us. I asked at the start of the year if anybody would like to come on maybe once a month or so forth, wanting to talk about their wrestling and all the other bits and pieces that happens and everything. So this lad said, yeah, I'll do it. And he's been itching for bloody weeks and weeks and weeks to come on. So I've just said, you know what? Fuck it. Let's get him on. So we're just going to get him on here right now. And, oh, excuse me, burping again. I've got to stop having Coke before I come on the show. I really have, because I burp like fuck. And but how far have you been itching to blow then, Nixie, about the last few days?
Since
Hello.
I think. Oh, we're being joined.
Yeah, he's joined. Hiya, Ben.
How you guys doing?
Oh, not too bad, mate. How are you?
I'm doing okay. I'm surviving.
Right,
This weather.
Let's see. Let's say Nixie's been on a leash, by the way, because I said to her, you're not allowed to talk about the Royal Rumble till the show. And all I can say is, Nixie, you showed great restraint over the last 4 days.
About that.
She's been itching to go, and I'm not kidding. I've never, ever seen anybody being straight going, come on, let me fucking go. Let me fucking go. And I went, no, you're going to wait till the show. When's SmackDown been on live in this country?
Yeah,
I didn't even know.
Is that a regular thing now? Is that every week now they're going that live?
No, because last live SmackDown they didn't actually do it live. I mean, I come down when it was supposed to be on, and it wasn't even on. I forgot last night. I was in bed.
Shit, I missed it. Did you watch it,
Yeah.
Ben?
No, I didn't watch it. I didn't even know it was live. Otherwise, I would have watched it.
Fuck's sake, it was like...
I think it's just because of the weather. They went off. Okay, I ain't been doing a Raw
Yeah.
to a SmackDown.
Well, Winter says...
Although there was a guy watching it on the bus. There was a guy watching it on the bus this afternoon. I was watching it over his shoulder on mute on his phone.
Oh, what, you're watching over hose?
I said no. On the way back home earlier, there was a guy on the bus watching it on his phone, watching the casket match. I was like, oh.
The casket match.
Shut up.
Casket match.
No, not casket. Casket.
Excuse me, hold on, there's not an R in that word. It's C-A-S-T... C-A-S-K-E-T.
Right, stop now because I will beat you with everything you say. Tour. Not
with my tours? Not with my tours? I crashed. I thought I broke my toes today. Really did. I cracked on my bleeding... My wife's nail box. Oh, did it fucking hurt.
Right, you know what? You just need an automatic ambulance outside your house all the time. You know that, right?
Oh, yeah, by the way, Cena's neighbour's gone.
Oh.
He went this morning.
Oh, did you play the music as he went saying, John Cena sucks?
No, I
Waving.
played Word Life just for this, to just remember him by.
You should have just played the Ultimate Hulk theme while he's
No.
walking off.
I was doing that and I'm going, so, you think you're untouchable? Word Life! Because he hates that version of Cena. He hates. Yes, I am going to miss him. I am going to miss my Cena neighbor. Because every time he comes out, I just go, John Cena sucks. John Cena. Didn't the crowd on Sunday sing that beautifully when Cena came out? All you heard from that crowd was John Cena sucks. Gotta love a Philadelphia crowd. Gotta love it. Anyway, right, before we get any further, oh, fuck's sake, why did I fall asleep earlier? I thought I'll wake up about 9:30, no problem. Yeah, woke up at 10:25 to bleeding. Lance asking me, "Is there a show tonight, mate?" And I'm like, "Oh shit, I've overslept. Fuck." So I've got to stop my sleep pattern. It's fucking me up. But yes, I am going to miss that old fucker. I am going to miss him worst of all. But anyway, that's what it is. What it is. That's all I can say. It is what it is. Right. Last weekend, left Thursday night. Went on. Then we did. Then I went up to Preston to see PCW, the Shooting Star, a show for Chris Travis. I wish I could remember it. That's all I'm going to say. I can remember some of the matches. It was great to see the reunion of Mob and chat to a few great wrestlers and all the people that seem to know me. The amount of people that walked up to me that night and going, "Hey, Dean, how you doing? You all right?" And they could see my hair growing.
Are you still blonde?
No, it's dark now. It's come back dark. It's all dark now. I'm going to bleach it, though, because it's too... I grew a beard and I had a shave this week and I look like Father Christmas with a beard because it's all fucking white.
Oh,
I did, and I look like Father Christmas. There was so
that's
much
all right. If
white.
you bleach your hair again, you're going to look even more like Father Christmas come
Fuck that.
December.
I'm telling you, I had a shave, and there's nothing worse than my wife. I mean, she laid in bed last night and she's like, she's going, I can't get used to it. And I said, why? She went, "Oh, your face is stubbly." And I went, "Oh, I'm sorry." So all the things that's happening with my hair and my face is back to normal now. I've got stubble. I've got a stubble now. So it's that one fucked up thing. Back to last Friday. I've got to say a big hello. Will you stop fucking typing?
Oh God, we're back to normal.
Yes,
I'm just coming onto the right. I'm just coming onto the page. That's all. I'm not on there yet.
All right, fuck it. Tap, fucking tap.
Shut up.
I've got a spare headset. I'll send you it. I'm going to send it you for next
Can't
week.
win with you, can I?
No, you can't. It was supposed to be professional, not fucking amateur here.
Oh.
Yeah. I've got to pay for the website next month. And I'm still thinking in 2 words whether to do it or not. I really am.
Why?
I don't know. I really don't know. I'll tell you later.
Oh.
I don't know what if I'm going to commit to another year. I really don't yet. I don't know. Let's have to see. Anyway. That's my mind at the moment. So I think when last Friday the show was done, they were taking down the ring and everything, and I'd won the raffle. Nixy,
you always win the raffle.
I won the fucking raffle.
You always win the raffle.
You what?
You always win the raffle.
No, I
yes,
always
take.
I take Ben. You have been to shows, mate, and you always take part, and you always have raffles, right?
Yeah.
I think he wins on everything.
Why fuck? I've been at wrestling events for the best part of 3 years, and the only time I've won on the raffle is Southside's 3rd anniversary show over a year ago, and last Friday. That's it. That's the only time.
You won more than that.
I've won 2 fucking raffles. I've won at Southside and I've won at PCW now. So, and it was funny because they said you could have a choice of any DVD you've got, right? Except these 3. So they picked these 3 in front of me, and I went, "Any DVD?" And she went, "Yeah." And I went, "Right, I'm having that one." To which Steve Fludder was stood behind me. Now, if anybody doesn't know, Steve Fludder is the promoter and owner of PCW. And he went, "You had to pick the most expensive DVD, didn't you?" And I went, "Have I?" And he went, "Yes, Dean, you have." And it's the Super Show from last year, which is 3 days of wrestling. 3 shows, sorry. And it's got the Hurricane and Juventud Guerrera and a load of other guys on there as well. And I ain't watched it yet. But to do with that and Travade, which I got as well off of Dale Harvey, the promoter of House of Pain Evolution.
Whose birthday is tomorrow.
Yes, it's his
His
birthday.
birthday in an hour.
Yeah, happy birthday, Dale Harvey. Then Mr. Dale Harvey, or Harvey Dale, as he's better known as to everybody else in the wrestling world. We had this. We've got a lot of things happening last Friday, and very simply, I was stood at the. I watched the wrestling. Don't get me wrong. Highlights of the night for me was there was an 8-man tag, there was a 6-man, there was a opening match. Chris Masters having a tooth fly out of his mouth when Travis kicked it.
Ooh.
They were selling they were selling the one we was at. Yeah. Yeah, you can buy that online. If anybody wants to do it with PCW, they've got this great thing. You can buy the stuff online, and then you can own it for a year. And then you don't have to buy the DVD. You can own it. They send it to you on there, so you can download it to your computer on PCW's thing. So definitely do that. Road to Glory 2013, me and Winters was at last year. They've got a great lineup for this year's, which is happening at the end of March. And so they do that. Last Friday was a case of just me. I was just hanging about, and then all of a sudden, I heard this. Dean, you're right, pal. How'd I doing? In a proper Sheffield accent, turned, and it was Chris Travis. And I said, "What?" And this is the best bit, Nix and Ben. This is absolutely amazing for me. Here I am talking to one of the stars of British wrestling. There's no one to touch Chris, right, Nix? Yeah. How long have I been going about Chris Travis?
Since probably as long as I've known you.
Right, and you saw him in action, and how is it? He's real fucking good wrestler. It should be in America, right? That match he had last night. Well, since day one, yeah. He was the first wrestler I ever had a photograph took for British Wrestling Radio. Everything. I've always been with Chris because he's a Wednesday fan, and so there's been that connection. But for the next 25 minutes, we didn't mention wrestling once.
Oh, let me guess, football.
No. Side effects of chemotherapy.
That would be a conversation for you two. Has he got the tingles?
I just said to him, he just says, he says, Dino, you all right, mate? I says, yeah. And all of a sudden he went, do you get this in your stomach? Do you get this? Do you get this? And we were swapping these things about chemotherapy going, yeah, aren't you a fucker? Aren't you a bastard? I said, have you got a buzzing in your fingers? He went, yeah, now and then. I went, yeah, I've had them and all that. And he goes, fucking wankers, aren't they? And it was so funny that, in fact, I'm talking here with one of the stars of who should have been on boot camp, who should have won boot camp and be in TNA tonight. He's actually sat in the audience at Manchester watching it.
Oh.
And
maybe next year.
Oh, he finishes chemo. This is what I told. I mean, if he was in the audience, last Friday's show at Preston is going to be put on YouTube in its whole thing. The whole thing is going to be on YouTube.
That's awesome. So I'll have to watch that. Will I see you?
No, you won't. You won't see me. You won't see me. Woo, you can't see me. Yeah, so it was one of them nights, but it was the after what happened with me. Let's be right. I started drinking about 5 o'clock in the hotel, and I didn't stop till about 2:30. And end of it, I just got up, went out. I wasn't on the floor. I wasn't on the floor. Not like my wife, but I was fucking worse for wear. Let's put it that way. I came out of the club, went in. This is the best bit. I fucking remember it. Went in the same burger place that me and Winters went in last year for the burger. Now, I didn't even look at the menu. I just looked straight at this guy over the counter, and he went, "Yes, what do you want?" And I went, "half-pounder burger and a chips and 2 cans of Coke, please." And he went, "Coming right up." And it was and he put this thing, and and this is when Nixie's going to piss herself, and I'm going to own up to this. He gave me the carton with all the food in it, and he put this fork in the top of it and stabbed it through the top. You know what I went? I went, "Oh, look, it's a Christmas tree." And came out of the pub and went, "Oh, I need a taxi. Where do I live? What? And I asked this person, "Where do I live?" And she went, "How the fucking hell do I know?" I went, "Oh." So I got in a taxi, and then I remembered, I went, "Oh, Travel Lodge, please." He could have took me to any hotel in Preston, and I'd have got out, I swear. But I got in. Took about 10 minutes to get my key in the thing, and got in the door, had that, and then spent the next 25 minutes arguing with my tablet, going, "Why aren't you switching on?" And imagining that this laptop's having a conversation with me, and I'm going, "You bastard, turn on!" And it was having a conversation. So that was my night. I woke up about a few hours later, hanging out of my arse. How I got home, I'll never know. But my wife thought it was the funniest because it's the first time in 12 years I got pissed. It's the first time in 12 years I got drunk, and that's the honest truth. That, and I swear I'll never do it again. But that was Friday. Then Sunday night didn't happen, unfortunately. I didn't do the announcing. It didn't happen for me. It was a good night. Enjoyed the wrestling. Everybody, Elite British Wrestling. Watching all that. Mark Sanderson taking on Chris Masters. Hoocha Lubra. Hubba Bubba Lucha, which is Bubblegum and El Ligero taking on the Hot Blooded Males. Yeah, it was it was a good night. But it was a cracking weekend, and then we went to saw the Royal Rumble with all the EBW guys and ladies in a pub, and came on 5 o'clock Monday morning. I'm back home at 8, and then I went to see Slipknot and Korn in Nottingham that night, which was absolutely fucking amazing. But anyway, we'll get what's the tinging. Right, we'll get onto it.
Lance said he can't get in the chat.
Why? He's in.
He's in.
It's you can't get in.
Hang on, let's see if I can get in. I'm in. I'm smooch poop, so I've got to change it up in a minute.
Go on then. And when you do that, yeah. Oh yeah, you got a new pinky laptop, haven't you?
Yes, it's called Lady Penelope.
Ben, how the fucking hell can you go around calling Pete a fucking laptop? Well, I've called my Xbox One Janice. Let's put it that way.
I think I'd rather call my Xbox dead because I hate it. Damn it.
No, I've got too many consoles. I was thinking of selling them yesterday. I've got six consoles, and I think I was going to get rid of them all. But I've woke up today in a better mood than I was yesterday. If I'd have done a show yesterday, guys, it would have been the worst fucking show on the planet. I really was. And there's a good job my internet was down and it was fucked. So I apologize yesterday for having no show. But my internet, I was connecting and literally it was going off after a few minutes. So, yeah. You know when your laptop comes on, Nixy? She went, Nixy. Hello? Oh, she's gone. You still there, Ben, yeah?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, hold on. Right, there's a thing that with Nixie, it's like she disappears. It still happens. She's still got the same shitty internet. I just thought it might change the laptop, but no. She'll pop back in when she's ready. Anyway, let's hear about you. I mean, it's all right that everybody's talking about me because everybody hears me every fucking week and everything's like that. And hears Nixie bitch and moan about Kine and all that shit every week. How did it all start for you? What got you in wrestling?
Oh, God. I totally can't remember. I'm half brain dead because I'm thick. I can't remember anything mostly, but I'm joking, by the way, but I think it was during 2001, only because I can only remember a certain moment where I saw Kane and The Rock facing sometime on Raw. I just remember that, and I think the first pay-per-view I watched was Vengeance 2001, because that was on Channel 4 it was on Channel 4.
Yeah,
I can just remember it from there. But I do obviously watch back the older stuff, of course, as you should.
Yeah, are you a member of the? Were you a member of the million people that have the WWE network?
I was one of them when it was in November, when it was a free month.
It's rejoin. It's a free month for February.
Yeah, they should give it to all current users though.
It's what?
They should give it to all current users though. It's only for new subscribers.
Subscribe, Ben. Subscribe. There you go. You get it for free for February.
I only subscribed. Actually, I got a funny story about that. When you said about all the network was meant to be for the UK as well.
Yeah. They
said it was. I actually signed up to the network and I had the US version for some reason.
We still got it.
Yeah, I still got it.
Yeah.
It's you just do it. I mean, everybody. Like we said. I mean, Nix has said it for months and months and months, and there's a lot of people that listen to the shows in America, and there's a lot of people that didn't get it. And a lot of people said, well, We're waiting for the United Kingdom to join. And I kept saying, and Winters can back me up this, and I said it to everybody that's known for the last year, the most of the UK that wanted the network will have got it already. We had it way, way, way before the official announcement. The people that waited was just saying, oh, yeah, well, I'm going to wait till the proper one. And I don't know why they fucking did it, but it's the way it went. And we got it, we've done it in nearly a year. I think I got it at the end of February, beginning of March. I got it in March because I told you it was a Saturday. I said, I paid for mine. This is how you do it, Nix. You did it. We both become tenants of McDonald's somewhere in America.
Yeah.
But
Nebraska.
You're in Nebraska. I'm in New York. So, yeah.
It's all good.
But it's fine. I mean, so what was your... I mean, I know. How old are you now, Ben?
I am 25.
So you were 15.
Yay!
Yeah, so talking about 12, 13, who was your favourite wrestlers then when you started watching?
Oof.
If you said Kane or Undertaker, I'll fucking kill you.
That's what I was hoping for.
Goldberg was my favourite wrestler. No, just joking.
Goldberg! Oh, yeah.
Goldberg.
I really just like the mid-card wrestlers really back then. The Jeff Hardy was pretty good. Edge was at his time was really at the momentum he had at 2002. Eddie Guerrero, Triple H was good until he started the whole let's bury everyone mode in 2004. What else? There's plenty of good wrestlers. Brock was actually decent.
Yeah, I think the thing with Brock was, I think you look back at it now and you smile, but everybody says like, oh, look at it, yeah, well, Brock was like 2002, yeah, but 2002 Brock was the next big thing, weren't he? That was the next big thing, and then he turned around and went, I can't act the traveling, I'm quitting, and then he went to try out for the Minnesota Vikings American football, and then became the UFC champion later on. So
then he went to Japan for a while.
Then went to Japan because of that ruling. Nick, do you remember that ruling they had for Lesnar? They signed him to a 10-year contract at WWE, and then they got him banned from wrestling in the United States until the end of that contract. And then they had to come up with a compromise, and that's why he's come back.
Okay.
Because didn't you know that?
No, I didn't.
Oh, amazing. Fucking amazing. Yeah. I'm older than everybody, me. Fucking hell. I started watching wrestling in 1974, I think it was. A 750. I remember one of my first memories. I was a 15-year-old snot-nosed little spriglock called Young David, who turned out to be the rich bulldog. Will you stop fucking tapping?
I'm signing into my proper Skype, okay?
It's proper Skype. I thought you were on your Skype.
No, I've had to create one for this. That's all.
Oh, Christ sakes. There's going to be two of you on here, is there? Oh. Yeah. One day, we're going to get sorted here. One fucking day. One day we will be sorted. I've been tapping isn't that loud, Dino, this week. Try fucking my end. But what do you watch these days then, Ben? Is it just WWE or other things as now?
Oh, I rather watch the British scene much more than that I try and find on YouTube because unfortunately the Cardiff scene is not exactly great as it used to be.
Then I've got an announcement for you. Hold on a sec. Yeah.
I know that 2 calls next week. That's what I know.
Yeah, hold on a minute. I had a message this week from a company in Cardiff.
Oh, are they? Well, sweet.
So I'm just going to find it now.
If it's Dragon Pro, I know of. That still go around now
Vertigo. Vertigo Pro Wrestling.
I've never heard of them.
Right.
I'll have to look them up.
I'm looking at them now. I'm just going to go to their page and then share it to us. Right. This is a new company. This Vertigo Pro Wrestling. Heavyweight title qualifiers. Sol Adams versus Danny Jones. Justin the Hammer Cyan versus Panda Cub. Vertigo Pro Wrestling at the First Frontier, February the 21st at The Gate in Cardiff. If you know where that
okay.
If you know where that is.
I'll get down there. Yeah, I know what it is, yeah.
Right, I'm just going to share the whole page now, Vertigo Pro Wrestling. So we'll give them a quick mention, and there you go, and a very good luck with your show. that's happening next in the next few weeks. Next week, there's loads and loads of shows happening. There's House of Pain. I've got Too Cool. What's that company you got, Ben, that said that Too Cool next week?
It's called Exposure Pro Wrestling. I think it's just that they're doing something on the Roundabout Bar, which they're just doing autographs there and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's all I know of about them, really.
Right. Okay. Also happening next month. Main Event Wrestling is happening. A main event. People that I know of, they've just messaged me and everything. So Main Event Wrestling happening at the Innisfree Sports and Social Club, which I think is round about the Kent way, I think it is. So do that as well. And so I'll give that a quick buzz and everything. And then we'll start with the February ones. Cheers, Asa. Dean switching Skype. I'm not switching. Oh, Nix is switching Skype. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, right. So, there no. All right. So you're going to disconnect and then come back on that?
Yeah.
Okay. Bye-bye. There she goes. Now we got rid of the woman. So you've been watching the British scene as much as you can. What have you been watching?
I've watched some PCW, Southside, House of Pain. I've started watching it now. Progress I've heard about from you guys, saying that they sold out for 700, which is crazy. Just try and watch some good wrestling, because really WWE and TNA just don't help me as much as they used to. TNA have definitely gone better than the last several years, which has been great. And also, there has been a rumor about a certain person might be going to TNA soon.
Is it Joe McIntyre?
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw it last night that he made his debut at TNA last night.
It'd be damn interesting if they actually push him and have him be the face of the company, because he deserves it.
Well, last night in TNA in Glasgow, Nixy, have you heard this?
I have heard it, but how will that be that his ex-wife's working there as well? Anybody thought of that?
No, good one. Have you seen who else will return last night?
No. Oh, Mickie James.
Yeah, there you go. Mickie James returned last night as well. So I think TNA is now starting to hit its straps again. They had that deal with when they had that. I mean, Ben, you and Nixie, you both know this because of all the thing. The amount of talent that left because there was an uncertainty about the company. It was like, we don't know what's happening at the end of this year. I'm leaving. I'm going. I need security. I need to do other things and da-da-da-da. Now that security is there, do you think all the people that we know from TNA from the last 18 months are coming back? Do you think we're going to see more of the return of the big names to TNA like we had before?
To be honest, I think they shouldn't. I think they should hold their ground a bit and wait and see, because right now there's too many good talented workers at the moment that they can look at, but long term they need to cut off some of the older guys and the talent, because they need to rebrand themselves and turn the ship a bit to make them focus on the younger guys and re-push them. But then you need the older guys to actually be able to push them. So it's wait and see, really.
I like that we've seen Mark Andrews from Wales. He's a Welsh.
Yeah, I'm glad he's
banging. He's a cracking talent. You've got Spud. You've got all the other British boot camp people that turned up on it. So we got that and things. Oh yeah. For those who don't know, AJ Styles has pulled out of Super Clash 3 that's happening in May. And all I'm going to say to that is, what a fucking surprise. Not that's happening. So it's not a case of a promoter promising the world and then trying to fuck up the people that want to pay for it. This is the company, by the way, that's been begging for 25 grand on a website so you can pay for the shows. That's all I'm going to say about that.
So e-begging then, pretty much.
Yeah, begging is a fucker. But I'm not saying that because I'm refusing to give this twat airtime. I really am. My airtime is precious, so I can bollocks. Anyway, an old TNA person who literally stuck two fingers up at the company and appeared at the Royal Rumble. Bully Ray.
Have you noticed he's put weight on?
I'm sorry, but hold on a minute. Can I hear
Bubba, not bully. Get
Can
it
I
right.
hear it? Can
What,
I
me
hear?
marking out?
Can I hear it? No. I want to hear. Hold on. I want to hear this saying, "Yes, Dino, you was right."
I
Yes.
never said you weren't right.
No, but a lot of people said, "Excuse me." I'm saying, yeah, Bully Ray, no chance. I said it ages. Alberto Del Rio had been offered a six-figure sum to join TNA, and TNA then offered Bully Ray a tenth of that offer to go back. And he said, "Well, if you can't, if you can afford Alberto Del Rio all that money, and you're not gonna give me any of it, you can fuck off and screw you." And the biggest fuck you could do it because Kevin Nash and Booker T did it a few years ago. Remember when TNA said, "Oh, the main event Mafia is coming back," and then Nash and Booker appeared on the Rumble and went, "No, fuck you, we ain't going back there." And they did the Royal Rumble. So, what bigger fuck you ever could you be than to turn around and go on the pay per view of WWE? I did go mental. I did because I love the old school returns.
So did
I went fucking mental for the Boogeyman, for fuck's sake. I even did the music. I was even going, "I'm the Boogeyman, and I'm coming to get ya." And I forgot I was in a room with all these wrestlers.
I really
Yeah, but
want to
don't
see
forget, all of them
Boogeyman
turned
for
into
Bray
kids when Bubba come in.
All of us did, yeah. It was great. All of us did it. It was like, "Oh, fucking hell, look at this." I went, "Bubba Ray done that." And I says, "I fucking told you." Every single person in that room heard me go, "I fucking told you it was coming back." And so, and then the Boogeyman said that because I found out the Boogeyman was in there about an hour before the pay-per-view started. And I was telling everybody, the Boogeyman's back. And they went, "No fucking way." And when he came back, I just stood there in the middle and went, "Thank you." And I went, "Fuck me, Dino's been knows his stuff." And I went, "Well, yeah, because I get told everything from America. Fuck that." Cheers, Ryan. Cheers, Ryan Clark. Thank you very much. If anybody wants good fucking wrestling, up-to-date internet wrestling news and rumors, go to WZRonline.com. Spot on is Ryan. Fucking spot on. And, Royal Rumble as a show. Come on, we've got to get this out of the way. We've really, really got to get this out of the way, guys. Nixy, what did you think? Royal Rumble.
Well, I actually lived through all of it, believe it or not.
Hey?
I actually survived the whole show. And I didn't fall asleep.
My God. Come on, then.
It's unheard of. Lance will vouch for me. Lance
Right.
was in here.
Well, let's start at the start, all three of us. First match, we had the Ascension versus the New Age Outlaws. We said it'd be a squash, didn't we?
Yep, and we were all... No, you said that. I hoped it wouldn't be, but we weren't. We were wrong.
Yeah. Decent, right? I mean, Ben, did you watch the Rumble?
Yeah, I watched the whole the event. So.
How did you watch it? Did you watch it network or TV or was it straight?
Oh, the network. I can't be bothered watching on TV.
Don't pay for it like an idiot.
Yeah, we've got to come to that thing with the TV later. Because if I was watching it on TV on Skybox Office, I'd be pretty fucking pissed off. But more into that later. Ascension. Do you think these are good? Do you think this is like the start of something, or do you think they're just going to be like giving the nobodies still on Raw? Well, saying that, they got Goldust and Stardust last night on SmackDown, so they're starting to give them decent tag teams. If you can have a tag team. I mean, what do you think to the Ascension, Nix? If you can,
I really want them to do well. I mean, it's the first gimmick team we've seen in a long time, and it's something the company needs. But I don't think they're giving them a fair chance because I think Vince wants everyone to come in and, be your basic John Cena, Roman Reigns, blah, blah, blah. Someone with a name and a surname. I've always said it. They've got no characters. And it's something they need. And, they come in and they're not, they're 6 foot, but they're not Mr. Muscle, and he doesn't like that. And I think he needs to realise that it's not about the muscle, it's about the talent. I don't think he sees beyond muscle and fitness anymore, Vince, myself, but...
Well, we'll see how they go. I got the match. It was a decent opener. I mean, you're in Philadelphia, the home of ECW.
Didn't we know it?
As they say in a certain film, and I know I'm gonna get so much stick for this. You need to let it go. You really
let it go.
Nixie, I swear as Lord's my judge, and I swear as Ben is a witness right now, if you sing fucking Frozen or anything from that film on this show, I will fire your ass in a heartbeat. I swear. Fuck no. No fucking way of having Frozen on this fucking show. I refuse. Oh, fuck. Nixie, I've got to fucking tell you about the train last week. Do you remember when I told you? That fucking dick on the train last week. She gonna what?
Yeah, I think honestly.
I am one with the wind and sky.
Nixie.
Yeah.
Nixie. Good luck in your future endeavours, bitch. I forgot to tell you. You know,
Shut up. Go on.
remember that train and I said there was somebody on the train singing fucking Let It Go?
Yeah.
Twat. Ben, if you didn't know, I mean, I went on the train. If you're not on my personal Facebook, that's it. I'm going to knock her out in a minute. Nixie, come on, fucking concentrate. Stop pissing
Sorry,
about.
I am concentrating. I've lost the pin to that charm now.
I'm going to fuck it up now. Take the fucking thing off.
It is off.
What?
It is off.
Oh, fuck me. It's that bleeding thing.
She stopped playing.
Yeah. So much fucking playing. Yeah. Oh, it was my laptop. Sorry. It was my...
Oh, now apologise.
I apologise. Sorry.
Oh, do you want me to play Elsa again?
Right,
Whoa. We gotta do it the proper apology. Apologise. I apologise, you son of a bitch.
Or I'll do some CM Punk meme for you.
I apologise for nothing. Anyway, last week I forgot I said this, and I just remembered. I was going to Preston, and I was just outside Leeds, and the train was packed. And next thing I know is I've got my headphones on, and I was dozing, and then this bloke, it was all this snow and everything round it, and he's going, "Bees the buzz, kindles will dandelion," and I went, "What the fuck?" I knew it because I was going, "What the fuck?" I know that song, and he's singing the fucking summer song from Frozen, and he goes, "Summer," and I'm like, "What the fuck?" He then stands up and starts fucking dancing down the fucking thing. All of a sudden, all these people, phones out. Cha-ching, ding, get this on fucking YouTube. Getting this, ding, 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 ding. I don't know if it's there. I don't know how you're fucking going to search for it. Look for twat on a train or something. But he just started singing fucking Summer from Frozen. And then all of a sudden, he gets to the bottom, turns around, and then starts into Let It Go. And I'm like, oh my God.
I'd love to have seen your face.
I just went, I'm like, if you sit next to me, I swear I'll go fucking knock you the fuck out. So I just literally stood there and going, I don't believe this shit. I really don't. But then he sat down and he's looking, oh yeah, this is happening, this animal, yeah. Gotta love Frozen. And I went, fuck this, headphones in, bang, that was me, gone. I went to sleep for an hour. I don't know where he went. I don't care. I don't know if he melted. I don't know what the fucking hell he did. But as far as I just didn't give a flying fuck. So testing 404. Yeah, you work. I can see it. There you go. It's working. You're fine. Anyway, let's get back to it. Royal Rumble. What was after Ascension and no Outlaws? Was it Divas?
I think it was the tag team titles.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Usos versus Mizdow. They're going to really split him up, aren't they? They're going to split.
They are. They're going to have Miz versus Sandow.
Oh, it's a shame, but but Mizdow is it's Damien Sandow is so fucking over at the moment, isn't he?
He is.
But that crowd was going mental. Just tag him in. Did you hear one of them? Tag him in, faggot! Tag him in! Somebody actually shouted at Miz, tag him in, faggot! Sorry if that offends anyone in the chat room. I do apologise. But I heard that, and but cracking. You can see there's only one tag team that can take the titles off the Usos, and that's going to be the Ascension, isn't it? You can see where it's going to. Yeah. There's nobody else that's going to take the titles. You can't see it going back to the Miz. You can't see Goldust and Bleeding Stardust. who else is there? Oh, Cesaro and Tyson Kidd. Do we think?
Yeah.
Nah, I think it might be the Ascension. I think the Ascension will get it before a Cesaro and Kidd. Might even be the New Age Outlaws again. Never know. Hope not. They just need to develop the tag team division now again. They need to build that up again instead of just thumping two bloody superstars together. Get the tag teams together and just see what happens with them. But Uzo's won it. When I say ooh, you say ooh.
You never get a bad match with them two. They're always good to watch.
Really?
I always like watching them. I always found them quite exciting.
Okay.
Clearly, you don't agree.
What's your take on the Usos, Ben?
They're good for a tag team, but on their own, they're just not that good.
No.
They're better off as a tag team. It's the same problem with any other tag team. You should never split them up, really. And hopefully that certain thing about they're just good, but on the mic, they're not that good. Yeah, am I spitting? Hey.
Oh, you are. Corix. Nice way of spelling your name, Corix. Yeah, good one. Anyway, we had this. After that, we had the Divas match with Paige and Natalia versus the Bellas. This is when Nixy goes into hardcore mode and goes fucking apeshit.
So I actually want to shoot on the Bellas. If you can't do a goddamn backbreaker, then why on earth are you in wrestling? If you can't just do one backbreaker.
Nearly killed Natalia.
Yeah.
Oh. Lance will
And
tell
the
you I went
botch
mad
with the
when I saw that.
referee. Jesus Christ.
They're terrible. The only reason they're where they are is because one's shagging John Cena and the other one's married to Daniel Bryan. And at the minute, I don't think that counts for anything. Useless.
But that match, what did you think?
There's nothing good you can say about it for the fellas.
Well, they won.
They won, but it was just badly drawn out match, really. And that's a shame to say we're two competent workers. And the referee kind of botched up a bit, or it was Brie Bella's fault. But either way, the match was just bland. And that's a shame for Divas in wrestling. This is a spit on the face for the Divas division wrestling.
Yeah. Well, they're going to have a title match now with Paige and Bella, aren't they? At that fast lane. That's in 3 weeks. So it's one of them, really. But yeah, fair enough. I must admit, there was a lot of us watching it going, yeah, hurry up. It's not fair to Paige and Natalia because I was sat there with guys that's like professional wrestlers and things, and they're saying to me straight away, and they went, "It's a waste. It's a waste of leading energy. You could put 2 people on that pay-per-view instead of them 2. That would burn it. That would really make it a great match, and that's what they needed." He says it don't matter if it's like 2 minutes long. It doesn't matter if it's 20 minutes long. You will not get a good match out of the Bellas. You won't.
If they had
it's not that the crowd don't care either. The crowd don't like them.
Nobody likes them. That's the problem.
To be honest, I'd rather they just put this after the WWE Championship match to kind of cool the fans down a bit.
No, I think the problem is there was no way he was going to follow that championship match unless it was the Rumble. There was no way.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll get onto that now.
That match.
The triple threat match. Fucking hell. Finally, we could see something that got everybody at the edge of their seats involving Brock Lesnar and John Cena.
Well, you know what? It was funny. The chat room died. There was a good few of us in it, and it just died. It just went. You could hear a pin drop in the chat. No one spoke. Everyone was on full screen. It was just dead.
Yeah. We didn't know exactly what Seth would be like that, and put him in a main event situation. But once he was in that main event situation, dear me, did that guy go?
I felt like he came across really well. I actually thought John Cena seemed to be the weakest person, and that's just not my own personal dislike for him. I felt he looked the weakest.
Yeah, you had these things in. You had these things involving them, and you can say like it's that missions before you started the match. Right, we've got to make Brock look like a beast as usual. We've got to make Seth Rollins look like the number one heel in the company, and we've got to make Cena look like Super Cena
Yeah, but I don't feel like he did look like Super Cena. I thought he looked weak.
he did his bits. He did his bits. I mean, the double attitude adjustment to JJ Security was good.
That's good, but I've seen him do that before.
Yeah, but it still makes him look super to the kids, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're a 10-year-old kid and you see that and you're going, wow, look at that. 30-year-old plus, it's like, yeah, whatever, I can do that with my fucking sleep. And but the best moment of that, we'll start from the start. When they came out and you had Seth Rollins and then you had John Cena and 13,000, whatever it was, just chanted on cue perfectly, John Cena sucks. John Cena sucks. Now, I've been doing this for weeks now with fucking WZR, and you can do it with any name you choose. You can go, Nixy Newman sucks. Nixy Newman sucks. You can do it with any name you choose, and you can put it into that song, and you can say sucks. It works. It works every fucking thing. I did it last night. I was doing Dean Mitchell sucks. And it works. How sad is my life when I'm going, it sucks. It sucks. But, superb. The match itself, I think Lance has just said it already, it's best match of this year. Well, considering this year is 30 days old now. Yeah, I suppose. But it's made Seth look so fucking over again. It's like Seth Rollins looked badass to the fucking bone in that one. Easily.
And it didn't make him look weak when he got F5'd and got pinned. That's the big thing.
Well, they weren't going to pin Cena, were they? Let's face it.
Yeah.
Brock when he did the bleeding Shane McMahon flying through the air on the table, I did it at the pub because I remember doing it, and everybody looked at me. As soon as Seth Rollins started climbing, I started going, here comes the money, here comes the money. And they're like, what? And I went, Shane McMahon move. And I was like, what? And I went, yeah, Shane O'Mac, look. Woo, woo, woo. So I thought, should I do the dance around the pool tables? You remember the Shane O'Mac dance? But I'm like, well, no. But, no, I didn't do that. But cool. Absolutely brilliant main event match. Brock still looks badass. It depends. See where they're going to go now because he's not going to be appearing at Fastlane, isn't he? He's not doing the Fastlane. So the world title's going to be defended at WrestleMania next time we see Brock. Or should we go Brock Lesnar? We got that, and it'd be interesting to see what they do for the main event for the thing. Now Cena's in a program with Rusev.
Yay.
Yay, that's really going to put bums on seats, isn't it? Yay. But it's same old things every day, and what can you do? What else can you do? It's at the end of the day, Cena. It's going to be John Cena. He's been there most of the time. He's done it all. He's been there. Unfortunately, now 10 years we've had of him.
I think Cena's on his way out quite soon in the future, and I think that's where they're going to put Roman Reigns as the biggest face in the company. That's what it seems to me going forward. But
right now we get to the Royal Rumble match. Now, considering we had all the returns and everything, the crowd didn't get what the crowd wanted. Wait till Nixie gets back in because she's going to go.
I am in.
Right. You're going to go ape shit with me. What did you do, both of you guys do, when Daniel Bryan was eliminated?
I missed it.
You said you didn't miss a fucking thing!
I think I looked away for a second and then suddenly he was on the floor with Dolph Ziggler. I was like, what?
Fuck. Well, she talks fucking shit. She's like, 1 minute she goes, I didn't sleep the whole thing. I didn't miss anything. The next minute, oh yeah, I missed that.
I looked away for a second
Right.
and I was like, what?
What did you think though? Did you go, oh shit, oh.
Yeah.
Hey!
I was like, what?
What did you think?
really?
Ben?
Really? This soon?
I I said at the start of the Rumble, I said, there's no way Brian's going to win this. No way. It's just absolute no way that Brian's going to win this. And I was hoping it was going to be Ziggler. I really did. I did want Ziggler to do it. I really wanted Ziggler to be the man to win it. But I thought, hold on, you've got to think of what WWE are wanting, what the fucking WWE is wanting, all this shit. And I just went, fuck this crap. And I just saw when Daniel Bryan went out, I went, yes, 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 yes. And everyone's looking at me going, what the fuck? And I said, look, he's so over. He doesn't need to be beating a title match. They don't need to be in a title match. And he doesn't. Daniel Bryan is so over at the moment. They'll cheer for him if he's in the first match of the card or the last match of the card. He's got to a stage now where Bryan doesn't need the title.
Yeah, I agree with that.
He doesn't need it. They need to put it on somebody else now. It's got to the stage with the WWE, which when you look at the wrestlers that are bigger than the title, Cena is bigger than that title. There's no way that John Cena needs the world title. He doesn't. Daniel Bryan at this moment does not need that world title. It's just one of the things. I mean, I just love the fact that all the people in Philadelphia, as soon as that happened, you went, oh shit, the crowd ain't going to be happy at this one. And was they happy? Was they?
No.
Fuck. You could have put anybody in that ring, anyone, and they would have been booed out the fucking building. Easily. Without a shadow of a doubt. I mean, Bray Wyatt looks like a total badass now because of all the people he eliminated. I thought that was really cool, actually. Do you know what I popped out for most, Nicks? You're gonna
Go on.
Woo woo woo.
Oh,
You know it. Woo
I think
woo.
he's had his day.
I fucking went mental. Zach's back. I was fucking going crazy, going woo woo woo. Yes, Zack Ryder's back. Yes, get it in there. And everyone's looking at me going, what the fuck? And I'm going, you know it. If it had been Zack Ryder 2 years ago, it'd have been the biggest fucking cheer of the lot.
It has had its day a little bit now, though. It's kind of...
Oh yeah, Aces is in our chat room. Bray eliminated 6 people too and lasted for 46 minutes and 59 seconds. Yes, and I lasted longer in the Rumble than Titus O'Neil. Oh, hurrah, hurrah, hurrah!
I think they botched up on that.
Yeah, they did, didn't they? Apparently
Yeah.
Vince said he was going to be eliminated after a second, and Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns were in the wrong place, and they had to do it after 4 because they wanted him to make it look so weak after a second. But he got eliminated after 4 seconds, so he was pissed off. So it's still Santino. But just to let people know, I have been invited into a Royal Rumble match for this year in Sheffield in July. I've got to get in training now.
You're doing it then?
I have been invited to take part in the Rumble again, Nix. Do you fancy being my manager? Come on. If I've got to be Dino, you've got to be the girl that puts the sex into Essex.
Oh, no.
Come on. You've got to do it. You've got to do it.
There.
Yeah, you've got to do it. Oh, there was a chant on Sunday that said this female manager came out and this guy started chanting on the back, she likes PayPal. And, and that was it. I started that because I thought it was the funniest thing I'd heard. And before you know it, the whole crowd's going, she likes PayPal. She likes PayPal. That was one of the best chants of the fucking night. Easily one of the crackers. If you're a fan of Sky Sports, then you understand what Unbelievable Jeff is. Because this kid chanted it through a match, and he goes, Unbelievable Jeff. Will Nixie understand Sheffield lingo? Will she fuck? Yeah. But it's got to be done, Nix. It's got to be done. Nixie Newman, the manager, Dino, also Nixie, who puts the sex into Essex. Easily done. Easy. It should have been this gimmick from 2 years ago. We fucking did this gimmick. Me, Rob Maltman, and a few others got this gimmick for Nixie because it was going to decided that she was going to be the main squeeze for Harvey Dale at Southside
I
Wrestling.
still said I would have done that.
Or Leicester as somebody because Rob was in charge of Leicester and it was all set.
And why didn't it happen?
Because you wouldn't fucking do it.
I said I'd do it.
No, you didn't. You're going,
Yes,
you
I
up and
did.
I went, oh, do I really want to do it? Like you always
I said
fucking do.
I'd do it.
Okay.
No chance. No way. I remember it. You wouldn't have nod about it. Anyway, get back to the proper Rumble instead of reminiscing. Uh, Apparently they played tonight at TNA. I mean, I'm sorry, but an awesome gesture by TNA is to play Chris Travis's music. No, awesome gesture by TNA with a bleeding donated to the fucking causes with fucking Chris. Never mind just playing
Agreed.
his music. Anybody can play. You got to fucking donate. Oh, that's something, Nixie, I forgot to say. Chris said last Friday, I've got to do this on behalf of Chris. He just said, can he just say thank you to every single person that did the 24-hour show, which turned into 14 hours. He said
Told you you
thank.
shouldn't have done it, but
He said thank you to everybody that donated and took part in the auctions and everything. He says you'll never honest about what actually happened. So I told him the truth, and he was shocked. So he said thank you very very much. He says thanks so much for that. He's been raising a lot of people's awareness of it, and this is like he said. 6 weeks. He said on that Friday night, 6 weeks and 2 days, and it's all done with. And you know, honest truth, Nix, I bawled my eyes out. I did.
sounds like something you do.
I got so. The thing is, I mean, I don't know if Ben knows this, but I did chemotherapy since end of August to December, and it makes you a few things. It makes you more emotional. It makes you more things. I mean, I was bawling my eyes out and up and down every fucking minute of every day. It really was all over the shop. And I'm just getting back to my usual self, my usual bad man self. But occasionally something happens and I just bawled my eyes out. But when Chris was in that ring on Friday, they said that I literally was bawling my eyes out completely. It really was. I wore my Travis shirt with pride. I should have got it. I should have done it. But I'm seeing Chris again in April because guess where we're going next?
I know you're going to Sheffield.
We're going to
The
Sheffield
football.
Wednesday match. Oh yeah, Sheffield Wednesday fans. Oh yeah, and guess which team we're seeing playing? Dirty Leeds. We're seeing fucking Wednesday play Dirty
Tropical
Leeds.
paradise.
Yeah, fucking tropical paradise, my ass. Do you know I spent 45 minutes going to Preston and 25 minutes coming back? They were the longest fucking minutes of my life, and I did wipe my fucking feet getting on the train on both fucking occasions because I didn't want
God.
radioactivity on my bleeding feet.
Oh, Jesus.
Fucking Leeds.
The paradise in Leeds.
Have you ever been?
No, but I know it's a tropical paradise.
Fucking tropical paradise, man. They say fucking Sheffield's the fucking greatest city in the world, but fuck me, try living there. That's all I'm going to say on that. And I've lived in some right bleeding places. I lived in a tent in Wales for bleeding 3 years, so I don't care. Well, not every day for 3 years, let's put it that way, but equivalent to 3 years. So we had that. But Rumble, overall rating for the Royal Rumble as a match, the Royal Rumble match, good, excellent, bad one.
It let you down a little bit. It couldn't compete with the main event, I didn't think.
Nothing could compete with the main.
No.
Ben, what?
It was okay. It wasn't bad, but wasn't great. It was better than last year's, though, but that's more to do with people whining and complaining because Brian wasn't in the Rumble. And this year he got eliminated, so
Winners.
whatever.
Because people come out, there's losers and there's winners of people that took part in the Royal Rumble. Winners. Bray Wyatt come out of that one looking even better than he did before. Yeah? Bray Wyatt, agree? No? What?
Yeah, Bray Wyatt looked better. He needed that.
Rusev, he looks same as always.
Yeah.
But when you got the when you got the crowd chanting for Rusev, you've definitely got problems with your babyface when they're chanting for the Russian person who hates America. You've definitely got problems. Roman Reigns, has he come off better or has he come off worse?
I
To
don't
be honest,
think so.
it was too. We knew too early that it was going to happen. I think that's what ruined it.
Yeah. Ben?
Yeah, I have to agree with Nixie on that one. It was just too obvious who was going to win. After that, I think maybe if they kept Dolph a little longer, or maybe kept Bray Wyatt or something like that to keep the fans a little bit happy.
I
But
felt like Bray Wyatt got cheated at the end. He'd done
mm,
all that hard work and then suddenly won the Big Show's world's strongest punch, knockout punch, whatever the hell it is, and that's it. It just seemed a bit cheated for me for him.
yeah, I think Bray Wyatt should have no sold it and say, "Give me more, boy. Is that all you got?" Then punch in the face again, then phone out maybe. But
Good point.
it was okay. To be honest, The Rock, I was worried that he was going to win it if he was returning. But I'm happy
Oh,
that
please,
someone
no.
else actually won.
A lot of people said that was going to happen. The Rock was returning, he's going to do it, and that was going to be The Rock versus Brock at WrestleMania, which really wasn't going to be the plan for last year's WrestleMania, if I remember.
Yes, that's what I'd heard too.
Because if you remember, when he walked out, when he did the second, instead of the once in a lifetime, twice in a year match with John Cena, he was supposed to come out the next night and everything, and Brock was supposed to come out and be the big surprise and kick his ass after when The Rock came out, but he didn't. He went home, took his ball, and went home and quit. So, but then on Monday, well, after the Royal Rumble and the whole of Monday, the internet wrestling community went ape shit. My feelings on Reigns winning the Rumble, if it had been 12, this is what pisses me off with this fucking internet IWC shit. 12 months ago, if Roman Reigns had have won it, they'd have been the happiest guys on the planet. Now you get what you want, and you're not happy. What the fuck is wrong with people these days? It's like, oh yeah, but we don't want him, we want somebody else. Who the fuck would they want in the main event of WrestleMania? They're saying all of a sudden now, oh, he can't do promos, he can't talk right, and everything like that. He's not been able to do this for 2 fucking years. We all know that Roman Reigns can't do a fucking promo. We know he can't do the good talking and everything like that.
I don't think he's a terrible talker.
No, he's not terrible, but he's not the best ones in the world. He's not. You won't put him as say like a Chris Jericho or a Bleeding,
No.
or John Cena that can actually do a good promo and turn it around in a heartbeat. Or I mean, there's only one person I've seen in that wrestling ring that's managed to go into a ring with the whole arena cheering him, and within 5 seconds have the fuckers boo him out of the building. One guy did that for me in the whole year since I've watched wrestling. One guy, and Nixie's going to go fucking apeshit at me. It was the night after Unforgiven in 2006, Edge. He was in Canada. It was after that TLC match with Cena, right? He went into the ring and he said, oh yeah, and everybody was cheering him because he was Canadian. And then he turned around and he goes, if you think I give a rat's ass about these Montreal, blah, blah, blah. And he got booed out of the whole building. It was like, what the fucking hell's going on here?
Yeah, but he was in mega heel mode there, wasn't he?
Oh, it was pretty. Yeah, but how can you? I mean, 1 minute he's in Canada, he's in Canada, cheering him everywhere he went. He got fucking cheered. He got everything, and then all of a sudden, snap, boom, you had 12,500 boo him out of the fucking building. Oh,
Because he's the puppet master, and we're the puppets.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Back to Rumble. Sorry, Dean Ambrose. I'd have took Dean Ambrose winning it. I thought it was going to be Ambrose versus Reigns for the last 2. I really did. I thought Ambrose versus Reigns were going to be the last 2 in that.
That would have been nice, but...
Nice? It'd have been... nice? It'd have been fucking awesome, woman. Nice? Nice is a biscuit you get from Sainsbury's, love.
Oh, God, shut up.
There you go. See, nice biscuits. There you go. I remember them biscuits. Nice. Or is it Nice, as you say?
Nice, I think. I think they're Nice biscuits rather than nice biscuits, actually.
It says nice on the fucking box. Anyway, after that Rumble, then the IWC decided to go completely fucking apeshit. Come on, Nixie. You've been waiting for days to say about this.
It angers me that, as you said, finally we get someone new come along and suddenly, that's not good enough for you lot. So what do you want? What the hell do they want? What more can they do? What can more? all right, we want Daniel Bryan, yes, we want Dolph Ziggler, but will Vince invest in them? No, because they're not good enough for him. But you finally get someone new, and why? Basically, just
It doesn't matter what you want.
I know, but I'm just saying, I think he's competent wrestler. I mean, they're all saying, "Oh, he's got 6 moves of Doom." Like, so I've seen him use more than 6 moves, and he doesn't see it. He does them a damn sight better than Cena. The thing I think people have a problem with is the fact that he used to be that really quiet kind of edgy one in the Shield, like didn't say very much, just pulled a lot of angry face, and then suddenly he's gone to going. Once upon a time, there was a little boy named Roman Reigns, and I think it contradicts what they were building him as. But I'm so pissed off. As I say, the problem I have with it was that we knew in like August that he was going to win the Royal Rumble, and that spoiled it for everybody, I think.
I mean, Ben, what do you think? What's your take on the internet wrestling community, as all they're called these days?
Do you want the PG answer or the nasty answer?
We've gone beyond the watershed.
Excuse me, Nixy, can we both say exactly what we say about this show? Fuck the PG such versions. We don't.
Okay, then.
We've never ever, and you can ask anyone in our chat room, and everybody will tell you the same. British Wrestling Radio has never, ever been PG. Ever. I swear, I curse, I go ape shit and everything. And I've had people saying they can't listen to this show because of my swearing. Because they want kids that want to listen to the show. I just say, I warn you. I warn every fucker. I swear, I curse, I do everything. Nixie's as bad as me when she gets going. So, fuck them. Go for it, my man. No PG here. Fuck it. Go for it, my son.
Unless Georgia Smith's on.
Well, here's the thing. People, stop getting out your fucking umbrellas. Go the fuck up. It's wrestling. Okay? Roman Reigns winning. It's fine. It's okay. It's fine. Don't cry. Don't get mad, okay? There's a thing called watch other wrestling. There's British wrestling, US wrestling. If you're gonna cry about something, about one guy winning the Rumble, stop crying. Watch something else. Stop complaining. It's so fucking annoying. I'm fed up of it. If I hear another fan moaning about it on the internet, I will find them, grab a shovel, and shove him in the freaking mud. It's disrespectful. The guy is talented. He's a good, competent wrestler. Fair enough, he's not got the mug skills, as some people say, because they don't know nothing about the wrestling business. But guess what? We're fans. We all love wrestling, so stop complaining about it. We all love it at the end of the day.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Eagles fan has just said it perfectly. They put Reigns over in the worst possible place in America, Philadelphia.
Yeah.
That crowd is brutal. Anyway, you could have put anyone winning that Rumble and they'd have booed him out of the building. There's places in America that's the crowd is legendary. Madison Square Gardens, New York. Anyway, New York, really. Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Chicago. I'm trying to think of some others.
Britain.
Well,
We're a brilliant crowd.
Yeah, Britain, I'll give you that as well. But
Canada.
Oh yeah, Canada's bad as well.
Canada's crowds are pretty
Oh yeah.
hard to please.
Yeah, remember with fucking Shawn Michaels. Remember that one when Shawn Michaels did that heel turn promo, and they played Brett's music, and everybody was going ape shit, and then Shawn's in the middle laughing his head off, and he's going, "I got you." That was genius, Michaels actually. Yeah, Canada's weird. It's all full of snow. Is at the moment. But anyway, the Rumble, what can we do? And then we had this snowstorm that cancelled Raw. So for the first time ever, that Raw was cancelled.
Yeah.
And then they showed, and this is the bit that's going to piss off every fucker. If ever you wanted to fuck over Sky Box Office, this is how to do it. Just under some point that you got people that actually paid 20 quid to watch the Royal Rumble anyway. Let's just put the Royal Rumble in full 24 hours later for free.
Oh, bro.
And let's put the main event of the championship match on there as well. And you're like, the fuck? What are you doing? And so if I was Sky Box Office, I'd have been shitting. If I was working for Sky TV on Tuesday morning, I would have been shitting myself. Because if I'd have worked for Sky, I'd have gone, get ready for the fucking phone calls. Get ready for the phone calls because they're going to go apeshit. And
It wasn't Vince who screwed Sky, it was Sky who screwed Sky.
Yeah, it was. Because literally, with the network, they're the bastards that held it up since fucking August. Because they wanted compensation for showing the pay-per-views live and everything. So what have Sky done? They've took NXT off the TV and they've took main event off. WWE can't show main event on the fucking network live because of it. They're fucked up. They're trying to fuck over the fans. But anyway, Monday Night's Raw, the promo they did with Roman Reigns and Brock, good, like that.
I need to watch that.
Yeah, watch it. It's good. It's really good. But then we had last night's SmackDown, which I fucking completely forgot, so I didn't see.
So did I.
Oh, shit, for fucking... I've been in Super Bowl mode. Super Bowl. So I'm in that mode, because I love watching... Everybody knows me in the Pittsburgh Steelers. So I've been watching that, and I've been watching all the America's games and everything this week. So literally, my wrestling has been... I've been watching all the Super Bowl things with this guy, this Marshall Lynch, that's refusing to speak to the media, and he said the same thing over and over again on the media day. So, and he, fuck off, go Pats, fuck off. Don't dare start me, go Pats, fuck that shit. But anyway, if you're gonna do this with me, this should have been on the Steel Boys NFL show, but we didn't do it. So, yeah, we're gonna bring the Steel Boys show back at some point. I know. But, yeah, this week for me, Nick, it's just been a case of American football. I'm just recovering from last weekend. I mean, Slipknot and Korn on Monday night was fucking banging. So, this is the funny thing, right? I'm 45. The gentleman I went with, Matt, he's in a wheelchair. He's always been in a wheelchair, this lad. And he loves heavy metal to bits. He looks a bit like Andy out of Little Britain because he's got long hair and he's got a bald patch on top. So he looks a bit like Andy out of Little Britain. So
he doesn't say I want that one, does he?
No, I don't. But I've said to him once, we've got to go as a fancy dress as me and you as Andy we've got to do Andy thing from Little Britain. We've really got to do it. And he laughs his head off at it because he thinks it's fucking hilarious. So, we got to we get to the ring, and it's not funny because Matt's favourite party piece, he likes to spin his wheelchair when he gets going in a heavy metal concert. He headbangs a lot, but then he starts spinning his chair. And the thing is, if you're in the way, he'll kill you. He will fucking run you over. So so I was there headbanging away with the fucking music anyway. 45. My neck's fucked.
Oh, yes, I've had that.
Next thing, I turns around, and I'm going, where's he gone? Where's Matt gone? Where's he gone? I'm looking around, and then all I see is this Matt devil horns in the air with his left hand, fucking devil horning it, head banging, and he's spinning his wheelchair around. And I'm like, well, that's multitasking if ever there was one. And he's looking at me going, yeah, fucking Slipknot. And I'm going, yeah. And all of a sudden, bang, he hit-twatted this bleeding guy that didn't see him coming. I was like, oh my fucking good God. And this guy went flying further than fucking Daniel Bryan after the Royal Rumble. It's beautiful. And I went, Matt! And he's going, oh shit. And I went, come back here quick. Hopefully you won't notice. Went back in. We sat in the same places. I'm in the chair. And you know the road rage when you're getting mad with someone and all of a sudden you go to the bleeding car and that person looks straight ahead and doesn't look to the left or the right. It looks straight ahead. And he's going, no, I'm not looking. That was me and Matt. We're going, hopefully you won't recognise us. Hopefully. But how can you not recognise the only wheelchair in the disabled section? And you see a guy who's like that. It's just absolutely fucking... Well, honest to God, to see Matt at a heavy metal concert is one of the funniest things. We're going to see Steel Panther in March, so I can't wait for that. But, yeah, it is a funny... I mean, Matt Lance's just said it. His buddy got shocks on his chair, got that thing jumping to Slayer. Electric shocks fucking doing it. But I paid 60 quid for a hoodie, Nixy,
Oh, for your lovely wife.
For my wife. 60 quid for a hoodie, Ben.
It's worth it. I'm going to pay 40 quid for one tomorrow when I go and
it's
see
a bit
Kat.
expensive.
Yeah, but I paid 45 quid for a Lincoln Park one a few months ago. Now she's got a Lincoln Park one and a Slipknot. Combined total, 105 quid.
She worth it, isn't she?
Yeah,
Be careful, is she in the house?
hold on, I've got my door shut. No. Hold on. Can you hear me, love? She's just like, she's not answering. Yeah.
You're lucky she's not answering.
No, but it's cool. I mean, at the end of the day, you do get these things. I mean, I must admit, it was the Capital FM Arena at Nottingham, so I went to where WWE goes. Nice venue, really nice venue, nicely spread out and everything. But you need more disabled toilets, Nottingham. 2 toilets for that venue is bullshit because there's more than 2 disabled people go to a concert. It's a cracking venue for the WWE go to. I didn't even know it existed. So I thought it was gonna Nottingham Rock City, but obviously we went to the arena. So I had a nice chat there. But it's nice to see Korn and Slipknot after all this time. But if anyone wants to check out the video I've put up, I've got them doing the spit it out, jump the fuck up bit on my Facebook page. Facebook.com/Dean Mitchell BWR. Just in case you want to know it. Anyway, oh shit, I know what I forgot to do. Events. Fuck. Shit. One of the things we do on here, Ben, is like we try and make sure that everybody knows about local events, no matter where it is.
Yeah.
We try and get people to know about them as much as we can. And, oh shit, here we go again. And we've got questions as well, everything. So I'll just get my Facebook loading up on my computer, and we'll go from there. So turn the chat. There we go.
Oh, what's everyone's thoughts on the Hulk Hogan interview mentioning he wants to have one last run in WWE?
No.
Again. Oh well.
No.
Right. Upcoming. Target Rest. This is today. This is Saturday now. Saturday at 6:30 p.m. in Carlisle, the Carnegie Theatre and Arts Centre. Target Wrestling is live at 6:30 tonight. The Carnegie Theatre in Workington. And then also today at 6:30 at the Darnley Town Hall, Shropshire Wrestling Alliance presents A New Hope, A Road to Inception. That's at 6:30 at Darnley Town Hall. Also today, down at Thatcham Catholic Hall, 4FW Live in Thatcham with Doug Williams, amongst others. Today, also at 6:45 p.m., Scottish Wrestling Alliance Uprising, Guardians of the Kayfabe. That's at the, hold on, let's have a check with that. At the Ardella Complex, Turnberry Avenue, Dundee. Wrestlers appearing to appear is champion, the hashtag scumbag Ian Ambrose, the Jackal, future division champion Scotty Rico, LJT, and many more are scheduled to appear. So you got that as well. And also we got the Leicester Championship Wrestling presents their annual 2015 Royal Rumble extravaganza. One of the things when you get to January and February in Britain, there's the amount of companies that do Rumble matches. It's crazy. So we got that. We've also got scheduled to appear. Chris Masters is appearing at the Leicester Championship Wrestling. We've also got Paul Malin, who is the heavyweight champion, doing an open challenge. So he's going to take on anybody. You also got Alex Gracie versus Haywood. And also then you've got the Hunter Brothers versus Stars and Meadows. And you've got Connors versus Northern versus Xander Cooper versus Dyer. That's happening at Leicester. That's about the... where the fucking hell is it? Where's the plane is it at? Dundee. Do you know, I can't even see where it fucking is. Go to LCW Wrestling, lcwrestling.co.uk for all the local details for the Leicester Championship Wrestling. Also, we've got TCW Tidal Championship Wrestling happening at the Horse Mouse Market in Darlington, at the Dolphin Centre, title championship. Liam Lazarus versus Joey Hayes for the championship. We've also got Rampage Brown and El Ligero. Oh, sorry, no, it can't be there. So I do apologize. Matches are The Proven versus Matt Myers and Dia Diablo. Dave Corbin versus Perfect Purdy. Big Damo O'Connor versus The Assassin. Joe Hendry versus Dan Evans. Courtney versus Lana Austin. And HT Drake versus Mickey the Dragon. So, them's the matches that's happening. Oh, I've got more. Oh, fuck me. Forgot I blame that. Let's show all. Let's have a look what we got as well. Also, tomorrow at 12 o'clock at Max Gym, Morton Mill in Falsworth, Manchester, the American Wolves Seminar on the 1st. Tomorrow, that's happening at 12 o'clock. Eddie Edwards and Dave Richards. Also, tomorrow at 3 o'clock in Rushden, Extreme Championship Wrestling at 3 p.m. at the Pemberton Centre, Batesway in Rushden. Also, New Breed Wrestling presents a 3-hour training seminar with James Mason at Unit 67 Riverside Business Park, Tramway Road, and I'm stalling while the late pages look, Banbury, Oxfordshire. So that's New Breed Wrestling presents a training seminar. So you got that as well. And a little bit more, and then we've done. See, we used to take when I first started this, Ben. It used to take me 5 minutes. Now this is how long it takes me. It's crazy. No, there's Super Bowl. Oh, and then next Friday, House of Pain Evolution presents Evolution 18, which is called "And the Horse You Rode In," featuring the former tag team champions Too Cool and Teenage Star Spud, and also doing the announcing is SoCal Val, ex-TNA star. Next weekend also we got Fight Club Pro at the Planet Nightclub. I've also got I've been invited to an American one, fuck's sake. Elite British Wrestling presents New Frontiers at their new home of the Queen Social Club in Sheffield. That's at 3 o'clock on the 7th of February. And then also we've got Phoenix Wrestling presents the first Love 2013. Good title. At the Sydney Centre, Leamington Spa. Got that. People to come in is Leamington's own Edod and Edod Tony, Psycho Steve, Aussie Saint Vile, Max Atom, the superheroes Kieran and Jesse, and much, much more to be confirmed. And then last and no means least, I think he says, hopefully it is. Next weekend, 7th of February, live wrestling in North Allerton. NGW Full Force, back by popular demand. This is also happening at the Forum in North Allerton, which is up there somewhere. And tickets price is £12 for adult, £10 for kids. You've got The Proven versus Myers and Cruz. You've got El Ligero versus Zach Gibson. Rampage Brown versus Robbie X. Loads of great titles. And that's wrestling for the next 2 weeks, the next 10 days. So we're not doing too bad. It's not too bad at all. And so got but it's breathe. I can breathe again.
Can I mention something very briefly?
Go on.
There's going to be an event for Expo's Wrestling Entertainment where they're going to have Too Cool in Cardiff. If you want to look up their website, just look up www.walkaroundaboutbars.co.uk. They will be signing autographs, but you have to be 14 years of age. Oh no, you got to be 18, I think, to enter the actual building. But they will be signing autographs, and Too Sexy is going to be. I'm not Too Sexy. Grandmaster Sexy is going to be doing some singing.
Oh shit! No. Anyway, that's cool. So that for it, and we've got loads of people going to loads of different events around the country and everything, so forth. Many thanks if anybody's actually voted for us in the Wrestling Radio Awards.co.com. That's been taken tonight. I know there's lots of radio stations that's been batching and going mental for the saying, "Oh yeah, we need your support. You need to vote for us. You need to vote for us." If anybody's actually voted for British Wrestling Radio, I'll be the happiest guy on the fucking planet. But it's way. But they will vote for us. You will vote for us. I mean, if we got the worst radio station in the world, I'd be happy with that. I really would be, because at least people would notice us. And so it'd just be one of them. I mean, you can't do anything about it. You can't change people's opinions. Right. Also, before we go any further, where's Nixy gone?
I don't know.
Jesus. Oh, well. Fucking hell. Right. Facebook Twat of the Month. It's of January. If anybody knows us at British Wrestling Radio, occasionally now we get in. Oh no, I got a message. Oh no, what we got here? It'd be an honor, Twisty. It would be an honor. It would be really cool. Oh, and so other people go for questions. Yeah, okay. We've got really be. It's just one of them things. It just I mean with us, everybody says, "Oh, you should be nominated for this. You should be." I like to think of it as his own little private party. If people want to listen to us, they'll listen to us, and if people think we're cool, that's fine by me. If people don't like us, then fair enough. That's their opinion. They're wrong, but it's their opinion, and everybody's like got an asshole. Everybody's like assholes. They've got opinions. It's the same thing. I've said that wrong, Anna. I said that completely fucking wrong. End of the day, you either like us or you don't. All I ask is that you give us a fair shot, and we're not saying we're the best ever for wrestling chat. Nowhere near are we the best for that. People out there that do it for a living, and they do it wicked. They do wicked jobs. I mean, the Wrestling Mania, I was one off the top of my head. Superb show. Love it to bits. There's other people out there that do absolute shit shows. And I know they do shit shows. And we try as best. And that's all we can do. And make the website as best I can. Make the things I want to do best I can. The website hasn't even been touched for weeks now. And I'm trying to do it for everybody's thing. But at the end of the day, I do what I feel's best and what I've done. I try and change it, and I keep going back to the old ways. It's just that I'm so comfortable now doing it in the old ways. It's hard for me to do it in other ways. So it's like Nixie's completely disappeared off the planet. She's not even in the chat room. So so officially you're the co-host for tonight, Ben.
Yes, I'm Vince McMahon. I stole her power.
Yeah, full stake that, no chance. There's loads of great people out there, and I'm grateful for that as always. But I can't change the world on my own. I can't do it. I've got loads of great people, and there's loads of great people all the way around. So, and it's the way we do it. Things. Right. Hold on a minute. Am I gonna miss it?
Yeah, like I agree. Your wrestling radio show is better because it's not professional. I hate professional shows. I really do. It should be just relaxed and talk about wrestling and do it with people. That's the point thing.
The way I see it is, if you're going to do something and you set yourself up to be a professional show and everything, you're setting yourself up for the fall, because it's literally, you've got to be so spot on every single week. And there is people out there that do this, and they do it well. I was on about the Total Wrestling show, the Wrestling Mania, not Total Wrestling show. Bollocks, we've had I had a running with them last year. Let's it was Super Clash 2 last year, and they were handing out flyers and everything, and they're saying, listening to and I got my British Wrestling Radio hoodie on, and I'm stood there, and I stood with this guy Darren and Michael from the British Bulldog Hall of Fame petition, and I'm standing there, and all of a sudden this guy's walking up and he's going, "Vote, here you go, have a flyer. Total Wrestling Show, the UK's #1 wrestling radio show." And I went, "Excuse me?" And he went, "Yeah, we are the UK's #1 wrestling show." And I looked straight in his eyes and I went, "In whose eyes is that?" And he goes, oh, everybody knows we're number one. And I went, I don't. And he goes, oh, and who are you? And I went, Dean Mitchell, owner and presenter of British Wrestling Radio. Oh, yeah. And by the way, just for the record, you ain't even close to being number one. And he went, well, we said we're number one. I says, yeah, but you saying it and other people saying it, different thing. Says, you may say it to yourself just because you got all your sponsors and everything like that, doesn't make you number one. There's a lot of great shows out there that are better than you. And he didn't even give me a flyer. He just walked straight past me. And I heard him go, fuck you. And I just said, end of the day, I mean, there's people that support us. There's loads of people that support us. Hashtag wrestling, Wrestle Ropes, Ringside World, Brit Rest, all these great people and everything like that. There's great, great people out there. They're great at what they do. I am not treading anybody's toes. I never want to be there. Because simply fact is, I'm more concerned about British Wrestling Radio than I am about anybody else. I concern myself with these people in the chat room, these people that follow the page on Facebook and everything, and a lot of great people that support us. And that's me. If I piss people off, fine. I'll apologise. But I don't mean to piss people off. I don't. I'm not the best at what we do. Nobody's the best. It's just an opinion that they are. I know one thing that I'm best at than anybody. When I go on a rant, nobody can fucking touch me. No one. No. When I do my rant, there is legendary, and I'll say that personally. You're back now, Nix?
Yeah, I've been on here for a couple of minutes now.
Yeah. What the fuck is that photograph on Skype? Fuck me. Is that you with your hair done?
Huh?
Is that your new one with your hair done? No? Huh? Fair enough. No? Right. Anyway. TNA's arrived this week in... She comes back and she fucks off. I don't believe it. That fucking internet of hers. Jesus. TNA's arrived in the UK for their annual once-a-year do about 25 pre-recorded shows for TV happening in Glasgow tonight. They've been in Manchester tomorrow. I think it's London tomorrow because they're doing Glasgow, Manchester, and London. That's it, I think. They're only doing 3 places. Is that right, Ben?
Yeah.
3 places. They come here once a year and they're doing 3 places. Apparently, they're doing a cage match tomorrow in Wembley Arena. So if you're going tomorrow, let us know. It'd be great to see you. We'll just get it all done with and we'll start it. It's just one of them things. I mean, TNA needs to come over here more than once a year now. They need to come here. I mean, the WWE, they come April and November, October, November. If they did January and July, that'd be cool. But we'll see how it goes. It just depends on it. And I worked out the reason I don't go to WWE shows, and I can't like to believe I'm going to say this. We did this thing with... my wife wanted to buy me tickets to see Raw this year. And she went on a website and she says, the only ones I can get are VIP tickets for £400.
It's a joke.
Right? And I said, oh, forget it. And then she says, why? And I went, how many British wrestling shows can I go to for £400 and have more entertainment and have more bleeding interactions and more VIP things for £400 than having one night at the WWE? And and then I just thought about it and I said, it's a no fucking brainer. It's an absolute no fucking brainer, that. So, and I'm just glad of that. But £400, yeah, for the VIP ticket to Raw. Well, I wanted it for my birthday, but guess what? I'm going abroad for my birthday. I'm going abroad following week for my birthday now. They're going to put me on a plane for 4 hours. I'm going to fucking shit myself. I better get myself some decent fucking films on my bleeding tablet. That's all I can say. I think it was Front Row, actually. Many thanks to everybody that's liked our page, by the way. 100, we're now at 1,636. It grows every single week. Goes up, goes down, goes up, goes down. If you're going to post in our fact, let's have a look. LCW. Internet Champion. No, Insane Championship Wrestling is at the Rock City and WWE on the same night, Ben.
Damn.
This is unreal. You've got Insane Championship Wrestling at Rock City and Nottingham, and WWE are at the Capitol Arena in Nottingham in April. Why the fuck would you separate the audience by doing 2 shows on the same day?
I don't know.
It's
dumb.
I mean, you've certainly seen it, like when you see wrestling companies that are putting things on the same day. Surely that just divides the audience. It's just, you've only got so many 10 quids and you're dividing them. You're dividing the audience, and it's not fair on the audience, really, to make them choose. So, but hey, how it's all. Oh, you're back, Nixy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. TNA's arrived. Like I was just saying with Ben. Very simply, they're only doing 3 shows. They're only doing 3 places. They did Glasgow last night. Manchester
MEN
tonight.
today, and then London tomorrow.
Yeah, and they're recording hours and hours and hours of TV. So we'll see that in the next few weeks. Oh, if anybody sees Impact this week, go on YouTube now. There's a thing involving Tyrus. You're going to piss yourself, Nix. Right? They send up Tyrus being broad as clay.
What?
Right? They take the piss out of Tyrus for being broad as clay. Right? It's going around and he goes, yeah, this is Tyrus. Right, listen. He says, you won't believe it. He says, you're scared of nothing. You're scared of nothing, aren't you? And he goes, no. And then all of a sudden he stops dead in his tracks, looks up, and there's a disco ball in the air. And EC3 looks at him and he's going, yeah, man, you've got to get over this. You've got to get over this. And then his phone goes and he goes, oh, sorry, my mama's calling. Fucking brilliant. It's the best thing I've seen in fucking ages of TNA. That is one of the fucking best ones I've seen. Go on YouTube and on there, I'll find it and I'll post it on our page next. I was fucking crying. The best send-up TNA have done. It's the best TNA page I've seen them in years. Since the famous Mr. Anderson's asshole promo. When he said, I'm an asshole, that's why. Anderson's assholes. Yeah. I was fucking superb. It was brilliant. That, I must admit, it did bring a smile. It looks like TNA are doing it best now. They're hitting the straps. But do you think it's too late for them, Nix? Do you really believe it's too late for Nix to be given a second chance?
I'd hope not. I would really hope not.
Ben?
They could. They just got to try and steer the ship back into the ocean and back into where they think they can do it. But this is the 3rd chance and only last chance.
But it's like they've had. It's every time we've given. It's like every single time something's like said, yeah, okay, we'll watch it. Then we'll forgive the Jeff Hardy fuck up on the pay-per-view. We'll forgive all these things that's happened and everything like that. We forgive every time we've said a big announcement and turned out to be a fucking TV slot. Every time we've said to them, we've given them chance after chance after chance. But it's just like WWE. How many people would have been pissed off at a Royal Rumble on Sunday and gone, I'm never watching WWE again? Right? And then the famous one is, yeah, but what time's Raw on tomorrow? Same thing. It's the same thing. Get it on fucking my British Wrestling Radio this week. I put on this week that Raw's been cancelled. And this, you don't remember that, Nick, remember this guy I told you about the network that said, oh, I'm cancelling it and everything like that, and I'm like that. He did it again. He put a message on saying, Vince is fucking over the fans. Why should we have to put up with this shit? It's fucking disgraceful the way that he's treating us fans. It was to do with the fucking weather. It got nothing to do with Vince. They were blaming.
Can't help it.
They were blaming Vince McMahon for the weather.
It's because Vince is Zeus. Have you heard?
For fuck's sake. It was the most stupidest thing I've ever seen. You just looked at this thing. I think it's still there on our Facebook page. I'm not sure. But fuck's sake, I just put in WWE. I've just announced that Raw is cancelled. And underneath is, oh, it's fucking Vince McMahon, not thinking of the fans. Oh, blah. I'm like, what? The fuck? What are you saying? And everybody just tore him to shreds. They went, oh yeah, it's Vince McMahon. Oh yeah, he controls the fucking snow in America. Jeez, fuck's sake. Anyway, have you got anything else to say?
No, I'm good, thank you.
No, you sure? How's your hair?
Yeah. It is a lot better now, thank you.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, if anybody saw a video today, Nixie's got this contraction that went across top of her hair and it looked like she was wearing a fucking halo. And I'm like, oh, look, Nixie's got a halo. But just want to say thank you to Ben for tonight. Thanks, mate, for tonight. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Yeah, it was awesome. Thank you guys for that to let me on.
Sorry for the late, well from debut. Come back on wherever you watch, mate. If you've got a rant, if you've got anything in the wrestling, let us know, and we'll get it on and out. But you're considered part of the team now. So thanks very much for tonight. It's been an absolute pleasure. That's Ben Ford. He's a cracking lad. Not bad for his first go. Not bad at all. But enjoyed that very much. I have fucked up with the uploads of the last few weeks. I've got to record them tonight, and they will be online tomorrow. Last week's show's got to be done. The House of Pain Wrestling Takeover's got to be done, and tonight's show's got to be done. So I've got to do all these things tonight and get them up on Podomatic and YouTube. And have you got anything to plug, Ben, while you're here? Have you got any things that you plug away?
I'd rather not. Like, I don't like one of those people that hate plugging about themselves because it's so promoted and I hate doing it. But I do have my...
Mate, if you want to do it, you're more than welcome to do it.
I do have my own show called Otaku Rebirth Radio Show Podcast, whatever it is. But I've done that for 3 years, and I talk about anime and gaming industry. And if anyone want to talk about that and hear me rant about more crap, I'm always doing it.
What game consoles do you have then?
Oof, God, I had the Xbox 360, and I used to have a PlayStation 2 that got killed. I used to have the Wii, but I killed it because I just can't stand Nintendo at the moment.
Yeah. I just bought PS2 with 10 games for 15 quid.
You're lucky.
A Slim 9 PS2 for 15 quid with 10 games.
That is really, really cheap, and I want to kill you.
No, you should see the games, mate. 3 of them are Harry Potter. Nixy Newman, Harry Potter games. Fuck that. What the fucking hell am I going to play PS? If you want to go through my list, this is my list at the moment, and Nixie's going to laugh at this. In my front room, I start in my bedroom. In my bedroom, there's a PS3 for the Blu-ray player, so his TV in his bedroom for me and the wife has got a PS3. The front room, I'll start at the bottom. At the bottom, there's a PS2, an original Xbox, and an Xbox 360. Above that, there's a Virgin Media TiVo box. Above that, there's the Xbox One Call of Duty Edition console. And above that is the PS4. So that's mine at the moment. And literally, I can play on anything I want and have such a great time and have a laugh. I play WWE 14 on PS4. I play anything on anything. And if anybody wants me nicknames, if anybody wants me gamer tags, on the PS4, I am Deano SWFC. And on the Xbox Live Network, I am called I space Love Dem Puppies, but spelt YS. So it's I Love Dem Puppies. Instead of IES, it's YS. So
because you can't spell.
If I can't, yeah, because literally my old name for Xbox Live was spelled IES, and I've got to change it. Yeah, Dino Esto, and I'll put him in the chat room. That's me PS4, and here is my Xbox gamer tag for people that just want to add me and play games, whatever you want to do. That's it. That's what the top one's the PS4. The bottom one is the thing. I love them puppies because I was watching Attitude Era on Raw for one day, and that name just came to me. So I think I heard Jerry Lawler go, "Ooh, it's the puppies! It's the puppies!" And then I went, "Ding, that's my nickname." So I love them puppies. There you go. That's where that came from. But Nick, thanks for tonight, sweetheart. Thank you very much.
It's all right.
I am going to
Thanks for
send
having
you
me.
a headset this week. I've got a headset.
Okay.
I've got my spare headset here. I'm going to use that. I've got two headsets. So, have you got one of them that's got that? Have you got your computer? It's got the headset and the microphone bits, or do you prefer a USB that you can just plug in?
The last one you gave me was a USB one.
Right, I'll give you. I'll get you a USB one. I'll give you the USB one I've got, and then we'll go from there. Many thanks to Ben for tonight. Thank you very so much. Oh yes, fucking what am I doing? Question thread.
Yeah.
Shit. Question thread. Let's have a look. Question thread. Bright now. Oh yeah.
Also, I think you might have forgot the top 3 things.
Oh yeah, the top 3. Shit, Nix. Yeah, top 3 wrestling themes, Nix. What's your top 3 wrestling themes of all time? John Cena.
Fuck off.
Oh, and top 3 that you hate. You've got your top 3 that's the best, and the top 3 that you hate.
Oh, somebody call my mama.
What, the
Bella
worst?
Twins. And John Cena.
They're the worst.
Yeah. Oh, and the Spirit Squad.
What,
No,
best?
that's one of the best because that just makes me laugh whenever I watch it.
Nicky!
Nicky!
My God.
What's your favourites, Ben?
Oh God. I don't know. The Rock Hollywood theme, I guess. Umaga's theme because it's alright, and the evil Doink the Clown, just because he's evil.
Oh, Donk. Oh, Doink. I used to love Doink to bits. He's like, and because I'm on a video on YouTube when he's coming out with the UK Rampage 93. So that's why I like him as well. Right, the people in our chat room have said these are the ones. Vincent Nugent, wrestling themes you sung. Let's see. Here is my top 3 in no words.
Johnny, Nicky, Mikey, and we are the Spirit Squad.
Do you ever get that feeling you just want to smack someone?
Or would that be John Cena when he hits his wife for being a crap in bed? Ooh.
Yeah.
No joke, bad joke.
Oh, no. It's the funniest thing we ever did, Ben. Honest to God. And Nick will agree with this. We've done some things that we do classics. And both of us just raw. First thing we ever did was when we were talking about a Hulk Hogan sex tape. Wasn't it, Nick? And we just had such a laugh for 25 minutes. And then one night, the best thing we ever did is we came up with this idea for the weed on a pole match. Now, Nixie knows this better. For no apparent reason, and to this day, we still don't know where it came from. We just started going on about the participants instead of do it in the Feast of the Fired way that they do in TNA. So on one suitcase, you'd have the weed. On the next one, you'd have a phone call to a supplier. Next one to that, you'd be the supplier. And the last one is you'd have to go to cold turkey and not have any drugs. And then we'd have CM Punk as the ref. So we just had such a laugh. It was just hilarious. But, yeah, Nixie looks drunk on our videos on YouTube. Are you? No, yeah, she's fucking, yeah. She goes, exactly, yeah, I'll give you that. Nixie, do you know you're drunk?
I don't even drink.
I know you don't. Yeah, you don't. You've gone quiet. Also,
I haven't gone quiet. Oh, I'm slouching. That's right.
all right. Top 3 songs. Let's do this for the discussions. Vincent Nugent's top 3. A tie between Cult of Personality and Kill Switch Engage for CM Punk. Break the Walls Down, Chris Jericho.
That's timeless, that.
And Alter Bridge, Metaling Us. I think that's the Edge one, is it?
Edge.
On this day, they played that at Nottingham on Monday. I stood up and did the Edge pause. I'm going do on this day. Worst, Right to Censor. This has been given a few mentions. Right to Censor, The Jerry Show, and Isaac Yankem, EDS. Otherwise known as Kine. Scott Ginley. Great question. So many to choose from. Top 3. Beer Money. DX. Original Jericho or Edge Alter Bridge theme. So we got 2 for Edge so far. or Christian. Worst three: Shane O'Mac, Jeff Jarrett in the WWF, right to censor. So we've got there's a pattern here. Dave Harley, best original Mankind, Kane's original, and DDP's music in WCW, the clear Rick Nirvana ripoff. And Rowdy Roddy Piper and Edge. So 3 for Edge. Worst, Kurt Angle, the song that launched a million "You Suck" chants.
That's what makes it one of the best.
Daniel
You
Bryan,
suck.
okay. Daniel Bryan,
You
okay.
suck.
My tin hat's on here. And that annoying chap on SmackDown who keeps asking, "What's up?" I mean, where do I start? I think he's on about R-Truth. Michael Webb, Kevin Steen, Unsettling Differences. Nakamura, Subconsciousness. Chris Hero, Chris is awesome, is best. Worst, Jerry Show, The Mountie, and Right to Censor. Fucking hell, Right to Censor's getting a kicking. Look, I think Right to Censor was just because of it's just a bleeding. It was just a alarm, weren't it? Daniel Tank Chadwick, the best. AJ Styles, the one before he left TNA. Bret Hart and Dolph Ziggler. Worst, Daniel Bryan, Ric Flair's, and Hulk Hogan's. Darren Hackett, best. Steve
Right to
Austin.
censors.
Steve Austin.
That's right to censor.
Fuck's sake, can you warn me next time?
I did.
Fucking hell, my ears are bleeding now. Jesus. Can you imagine having that as your alarm clock? Fuck me. You jump out of bed and go crazy. Darren Hackett.
That's all it is.
Stop it, will you? Just fucking stop it, would you? I've just got 3 more to do, and that's it. Darren Hackett, best. Steve Austin, CM. I'm gonna fucking disconnect you, Newman. I swear to God, I'll fucking disconnect you now.
It's a crazy crew.
Steve Austin, CM Punk, Cult of Personality, and the Ultimate Warrior. Worst, AJ Styles, Diesel, and the Bushwhackers. Ross Briffett, best, in no particular order. Now, this is a shock. Big Boss Man, Allied Powers, and the NWO Wolfpack. Worst, Billy and Chuck. Remember that one? You look good. Yeah. Bushwhackers and the Mean Street Posse. My favourite themes, I love Demolitions. Here comes the axe. Here comes the smasher. Ultimate Warriors, because I used to go mental. And it used to be the British Wrestling Radio's theme. Bulldog's theme. I think it was his 3rd or his 2nd theme in the WWF. But the original BWR theme, I love that one. That's why I picked it for this show. I loved it to bits.
You look so good to me.
There you go.
Oh, fuck's sake. How bad was that? Oh, jeez, that's fucking terrible, isn't it? You get them going just like that. Worst. Oh, fuck me. Worst theme songs. Emma. Fucking Emma. And another one.
He loves it, actually.
And another one, and I used to fucking hate it more than anyway. I used to hate JBL's theme. I hated that fucker. Yeah. And the last one, and I don't care what anyone says, I hate it to this day, and I've literally punched people for playing this theme. Candice Michelle.
Oh, yeah.
Which one?
Oh, fuck off. It's it. And the worst thing is, I can actually see people walking around with bleeding spazoid arms. Just going, please don't play Candice Michelle. Please don't do it to me. I swear, Nixie, please don't. I'll fire you on the spot. I'll fire your ass. I
To be
swear.
honest, I haven't heard it, so I want to know what it
Oh,
is.
fuck me.
Oh.
It's the screen. No, no, no. Please don't do it.
Called
No,
What Love Is.
no, 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 no. It's that put the oh no. It's I fucking hate this song.
Oh.
Oh, if anyone could see me in my room now, I am putting my hand in my head. I hate this song. I fucking hate Candice Michelle's music so badly. Oh Jesus, that it's that. But let me show you. Will move your body. What the fuck was that all about? Oh, they are fucking some of the worst themes ever. Terrible, terrible themes.
What about Female Ronin?
Eh?
Ronin.
Oh dear me, absolutely fucking terrible. Oh Jesus Christ! I'm sorry, but they were fucking awful themes. I think that's it now. I think we've actually done it. Thanks ever so much to everybody for joining. We've managed to get another 20 odd minutes out of that, but we've done a lot of things. Oh dear me. Question thread, yeah, we've done it. Thanks, Asa. Other questions, yeah, shit. What am I doing? Hold on a sec. Question thread. Still got the questions. Give me a sec. Put up the page. Oh, we've gained 2 likes already. Hey. There's a video I've put on the page of 2 people doing wrestling moves outside in the streets. It's called One for the Memories, and it's performing WWE finishing moves in amazing. Gotta watch that. Right. Here we go. Question threads. From Asa. Do you think the 7th current Maximum Impact Tour will be a success for Glasgow, Manchester, and London? Oh my God, what a fucking question. I've got Asa's done a cracker one as usual. Right, Ben, we'll ask you first, and then go to Nixy, and then I'll do my little bit. Do you think the TNA will have a successful tour over here?
Yeah. It's popular in the UK, so it's no brainer. But they need to do more tours, and they need to go to other countries, parts of the country, not just the generic big countries. Because if you're in Cardiff or you're in a small town in Birmingham, you ain't gonna get there.
Exactly.
They need to branch out a bit more and do a longer tour.
Next,
and it looks better on TV. So
next, do you think it'll be successful for them?
I hope so.
Yeah. If I could have gone tomorrow night, I'd have gone. Me and you would have gone tomorrow night. I really mean that.
We will have to do an American BWR takeover one day.
Yeah, definitely. We'll go down there and say, can you shove it up your ass? British Wrestling Radio takes over the world. Yeah, fuckers.
We'll do it one day.
We'll definitely do it, yeah. No, I think we'll do it in November, the WWE tour. We'll do that.
All right, we'll try.
We'll try it. Because last year, couldn't do it because of my health issues. We were going to do it last year, but we didn't do it. We'll get the T-shirts made and bring that BWO theme music. Not the NWO, the BWO. Because I want to be Stevie Richards going, we're taking over.
I'll wear a blue dress if I was a blue meanie, but a better looking blue meanie.
Yeah. Well, I've got the body for the blue meanie these days. Right. With Bubba Ray Dudley making a surprise return, do you think he will sign full-time with the WWE? And will Devon get signed as well? I think he has signed a full-time deal. I think he has. From what they've been saying about it in America, Bubba Ray has signed a full-time deal. Doesn't know what Devon's about it. I think Devon just wants to do the training with NXT and all the other guys like that. So, yeah. What do you think, Ben? He's back full-time?
Yeah, he's going to wrestle maybe a part-time schedule. I don't think he really wants to do the full-time basis anymore. But him and Devon doing a training is good for the tag team division. Because they need to teach them how to do the tag team maneuvers and how to get over, how they use different gimmicks. They're good.
Next.
I'd like to see him go against Randy Orton.
What? Really?
Yeah, because he was the one that wanted him out in the first place.
Oh, right.
Yeah, he had a beef
it's interesting the bike. because John Laurinaitis was the one that got him fired in the first place 10 years ago. It was
Mm.
John Laurinaitis that got him fired from WWE.
But Randy Orton didn't like him either. He reckoned he was
No.
careless.
No, but we know that Randy Orton got Anderson fired.
Yeah.
But we know for the fact John Laurinaitis, he stabbed him in the back with WWE and got him fired last time. So, but I think we'll see Devon Dudley back as the Reverend. Testify!
No.
Yeah,
More
come on.
chance of bringing Deacon Batista back.
Yeah, whatever. What else we got here? Oh my god, what a question. What do you guys think of the Feast and Fight briefcase reveals in TNA with Austin Aries getting the heavyweight title case, Spud getting the X Division, Magnus getting the World Tag Team titles, and originally Robbie E, but smartly giving it to Velvet Sky, so she's fired. Really?
I saw that.
Yeah.
Austin Aries, no brainer. That's still going to be a cracker. Spud, good decision. Magnus, yep, I can put up with that one. Depends who his partner is. And Velvet Sky getting fired? That's fucking stupid. Should have been Robbie E. Bro. Royal Rumble related. Curtis Axel got screwed. Should he deserve a number one contenders match for the WWE Heavyweight Champion? No, I don't think so. Curtis Axel's not ready for anything just yet. Keep him on NXT and let him do it best that way. Non-wrestling. Dean, are you looking forward to UFC? Yes, I am. Nick Diaz is going to get fucking owned. I fucking hate Nick Diaz so badly. It's fucking great. I think with that, do you watch UFC, Ben, or anything like that?
I watch it now and again, but I won't pay for a pay-per-view.
Yeah.
I just don't feel it's worth the money.
No. Well,
I would watch it now and again, though.
Well, because I get it for free with BT Sport, you see, so I get BT Sport for nothing. So that's the reason I watch it. But I'm watching it tomorrow night. UFC, Anderson Silva versus Nick Diaz. Nick Diaz is going to get his ass owned. I say. Kevin Morrison, OSW TV. Why are we so good at what you do? It's because nobody does it better than the OSW team. Lance Winter, think WWE has painted themselves in a corner without winner of the Royal Rumble, get main event in Mania. We know only 3 of maybe 4 of the Royal Rumbles of the 30 will win. Very anticlimactic. Agree? Because every year when you look at the Royal Rumble lineup, you go, is he going to do WrestleMania? Is he going to do WrestleMania? Is he doing it? And you look at it and you go, nah. I think in that way, it's when you look at the Royal Rumble now, you might think 5 or 6 guys, but you definitely don't think anything else. So, I mean, Ben, do you think the same, or do you have got a different opinion?
I don't think they paid themselves into a corner. They pretty much went with what they thought was best for business, in quotes, and is going to do fine. But yeah, Royal Rumble last couple of years has been so predictable, but it is what it is. There's nothing you can do.
It's now 20 years since they started this. The winner of the Royal Rumble gets the main event shot at WrestleMania. It's 20 years now. So I think
why not just strip the Money in the Bank and make the Rumble that kind of importance that they can have it anytime they want?
I think end of the day, I think there's got to be some revamp of it. It's like I said with Nixy last week. They used to do it the King of the Ring when the Worst Woman King of the Ring used to get the shot at SummerSlam, and they used to get the stuff like that. But it's been so part of the furniture now. Everybody knows that the winner of the Royal Rumble. But if we remember the first time that happened, Lex Luger and Brett fell out together, and that was a complete fuck up. And they said that would never happen again. And that's when Vince came out with Batista and Cena and tore his quads. Mm-hmm. And the famous fuck up of all time. But I think when it comes to the Royal Rumble, it's one of them things. It's like I look forward to the Royal Rumble every year because I love the excitement of who's going to come out, who's returning, who's going to be that one. I mean, no one marked out bigger than me when Diesel came out a few years ago. No one. No one marked out bigger than me than when what was it last year? I loved it when Jericho came back. I loved it when see Goldust or something like that came back. They hadn't seen for ages. Mr. Perfect 2002. All these. I like it when there's only a few returners, but they're good. Last year, that was fucking bad when the Godfather came back. Tap, tap, fucking tapping.
Sorry, I've now got to watch Vince tearing his quad.
Yeah. I think it's a good way of doing it. It's a case of sink or swim. I look at it this way. Daniel Bryan didn't need to win the Royal Rumble last year. We know that because there was a great storyline in place to take him to Mania. That was fucking sponsored.
Yeah, but they only actually did it because of so much crowd support this year. They're not listening to the crowd.
Well, they only did it last year because of what happened with CM Punk. Because CM Punk was supposed to face Triple H. So that's when they had Daniel Bryan versus Triple H, and then they had Daniel Bryan put into the main event. So you got 2 Daniel Bryan matches at Mania, which is everybody wanted to see. This year, when you look at there's a few matches that's already been decided. If this is all pending other decisions, what's set in stone now is we've got Brock versus Roman. We've got, if he agrees, Bray Wyatt versus Undertaker. We've got Sting versus Triple H. We've got John Cena versus Rusev. That's 4 matches on the card already, off top of my head. And you've still got to find matches for Randy Orton, Ziggler, oh, Jesus, so many other people. I think Mania 31 is going to be stacked to the top to the bottom. And the match I'm looking forward to, and it pains me to say, Sting versus Triple H. Because it's Sting. And another one of the IWC said, who wants to see a 50-odd-year-old person wrestle? And I thought, well, you watched Vince McMahon in the Hell in a Cell when he was in his 60s.
You know what I want to happen? I would really, really like for there to be some sort of like authority gone and Sting in charge type thing, because I was hoping that was what Sting was going to do when he came back.
What, be a general manager of Raw?
Yeah, because I'm kind of had enough of the authority now. It's run its course and I'm bored now.
Well, Hall of Fame announcements. That's the last thing we're going to do tonight. Arnold Schwarzenegger into the Hall of Fame. Yeah, okay, I'll give him that. He's been on WWE TV a lot. I'll give that one. And then they're putting another guy in this week from the old NWA thing. Somebody Stevens, I think his name is. The Crippler or something like that. Second official inductee, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah, Ray Stevens, that's it. The Ray Stevens, he's going in. He's going in this week. So, I still believe Macho is missing one person. If you're going to put Macho in, you've got to put Miss Elizabeth in with him. My personal feeling. Sorry if it pisses people off, but if you're going to put Macho, you've got to put Miss Elizabeth in with him. You have to. You can't split them two up. You can't. And Miss Elizabeth deserved to be in there more than anybody else because she didn't do the best promos. Charlie did it, but when you think of Macho Man Randy Savage, you think of Miss Elizabeth as well. Whether it was in WWE, WCW, or wherever it was, them two things. They had, I mean, Nixy, have you seen WrestleMania 7?
No, it's one of the ones I'm going to put up next week.
The retirement, Ben, have you seen it?
Yeah.
This chemistry, the retirement match of the Warrior versus Macho, when he lost and you saw Elizabeth come to that ring, I defy any wrestling fan in this world, not to get emotional and cry when they reunited in that ring. When Elizabeth threw Sherry through that fucking ropes and you reunited with Elizabeth, one of the best 10 moments in wrestling history in the WWF by a mile. Absolutely thing. And Winters, you're a twat. You're an absolute shit. You're funny, but it's fucking funny. And get inducted by Lex Luger. Fucking hell. Fuck's sake. If you didn't know, Lex Luger was apparently in some way responsible for the death of Miss Elizabeth. So we don't know about it. Anyway, last thing. I've just remembered, Nick's last thing. There's a thing on the WWE network that we've just watched. Edge, it's in rivalries. Edge versus Matt Hardy.
Brilliant. It was absolutely brilliant.
Ben, if you get a chance, have you seen this rivalries yet?
Yeah.
Have you seen the Edge and Matt Hardy?
Yes, one of the best feuds in 2005.
Oh, what? I forgot all about it, and then I watched that. That was bang. That was one of the best ones. To see them like it was, and to see all the storylines and everything behind it. Nix, what did you? I mean, come on, this is your era.
It's not really, actually. It's a bit later than my era, but I really enjoyed it because I wasn't actually watching them, but it kind of cleared up quite a lot for me because I knew parts of it and not all of it, and that really set it in perspective.
Would you say that was the first storyline that crossed the fourth wall that went into real life?
Yeah.
It was. We always knew that there was wrestling things going on, but that was the first storyline that crossed over into real life, and you didn't know what was real, what was staged. I think that was the.
Well, they said like they a lot of the hits were hard. They were kind of pushing it, but they weren't taking it beyond the professional level. So.
It's good. Oh yeah, PCW have announced again that Justin Gabriel is going to be at Road for Glory at the end of March. So he got released. He asked for his release from WWE, and he's now going to be at PCW at the end of March. So if anybody wants to know where Justin Gabriel is going to be, he's going to be at PCW. So everything. But Network's hitting its straps. They've got 1 million subscribers, so they accomplished what they wanted to do. They wanted to get 1 million subscribers before the end of the first year. Congratulations. Well done. And I've got a confession to make about the network. I've had people ask me last week because, Nixy asked me. She went, "Can such and such have your password and your sign-in, please, to watch network?" And I went, "Yeah, okay." So everything else went on to it. About 12, 13 people watched the Royal Rumble off one account, which was mine. So there's so many people on it. So I literally, unfortunately, it was a one-time deal because I'm gonna get my car, because all you fuckers that are watching the network on my account are filling it up with shit fucking pay-per-views, and it's like continue watching and all this, and you're seeing all the stuff what people's watching on your account and like going, what the fuck? Why you watch that? What the fuck are you watching? What the fuck? And you're just doing. I've been doing that for the last 20 a few days, just looking at it, going, "You've been watching some shit, yo. What the fuck?" And so I'm taking my account back. I'm taking it back. That's all I'm saying. I'm taking the whole thing back. If you want to get an account of the WWE Network, easy. Go on PayPal, become an American. Say your address is in a McDonald's and do it that way. You get it for £6 a month. Easy. So, but finally, that's it now. I'm not a heel. I speak the truth. If you don't like it, fuck yourself. And speaking as a Royal Rumble entrant of 2013 as well. So there we go. Elite British Wrestling, and might be 2015. I don't have to pay for unblocker system or anything like that now. Nix, have you still got that on yours?
Of what?
Do you have any of the unblocking systems for your network or like that now?
What, holler?
Anything?
No.
Oh, cool. Yeah. How we break the rules at British Wrestling Radio. We used to do it, Ben. I think the best thing we used to do is on the night of when they used to watch the streams, weren't it, Nick?
Yeah, you can use holler, yeah.
We never used to say that we never broadcast it on air, but if anybody asked us in the chat room, we'd like put the link in and stuff like that. That was it. But anyway, thanks very much to Ben tonight. Thank you very much to Nixy Newman. We've done over 2 hours tonight. We've gone over 2.5 hours, I think, nearly. Thanks to everybody tonight, usual guys and everything. And we'll say goodbye in the usual way. And if I can find it. he says. But
Thanks
thanks
Val
for
Kilmer's been rushed to hospital with a throat tumour.
what?
Just in case Val Kilmer.
Oh shit!
Just in
That's-
case anyone wants to know, it's coming up on my news feed.
All right, that's him from Top Gun. That's him from Top Gun.
Batman.
Oi, forget fucking Batman. He was in fucking Top Gun as Iceman. That's what I remember. Right. So, right. So, farewell, everyone. Thanks ever so much tonight, and we'll leave you in our own special way. So, take care. Thanks, Nixy. Thanks, Ben. Have a great weekend,
Thank you.
everyone. And we'll see you again very soon.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
I certainly will. See you later.
Bye bye.